Alright guys, it is October 25th today. Ben and I are back out on this public. Made the long walk in here. It's about a mile and a quarter. And we're set up kind of in this maple thicket here. This is the third time we've hunted this spot now. It's been about 10 or so days since the last time we hunted it. But we got high hopes for tonight just based on these conditions, and we got some really good deer in here too. So last time you guys saw me was back in July on the main show. We were in my backyard and actually kind of planning out a little food plot. And since then, the plot has done really, really well. We actually had a really nice 8-point go through this morning. You guys are going to kill me for not hunting there tonight, but it's pretty cool seeing deer starting to use that area. For the most part, I've been hunting this public as well as a permission farm that I picked up. It's just a big hay farm. Not a ton of cover, but enough to hold a good amount of deer, and we've had 2 really good encounters with shooters out there already. And I do have pretty high hopes for killing out at that spot too. But we're going to be starting a new blog on the daily channel, focusing on some of these public land hunts and a little bit of that private as well. Like I said though, we're in this willow thicket. I actually have a mock scrape down below me that I set up back in the summer here. And I've got a cell camera on it that I've been getting pictures of 4 shooters so far. One that's a really, really big deer to say the least. He's just a tank of a body of a deer. Old, clearly, and just crazy mass, crazy spread, everything. I mean, he's just a giant. Got lots of options in here tonight. The conditions, as you can tell, it's kind of raining a little bit. So I'm hoping that these bucks will want to just come freshen this scrape up tonight. So we'll sit tight tonight. Hopefully we can get it done. But if not, we'll definitely be catching up with you guys regularly on this blog. So look forward to what we got to come here. Well, you guys, I don't have much to say after that. That's the biggest deer I've ever encountered hunting for myself, by far. Ben and I are still extremely shook up. I have a hard time standing here without shaking. All that happened was I was just looking around. Ben was filming some B-roll or whatever. Just turned my head, and I just see a deer standing there, and I can just see the left side of his beam coming around from behind a tree. And I said, that's him. There's no other deer out here that's that big. And he was just kind of standing there chewing his cud. Like a cow almost. I don't know what his deal was, but I mean, Ben said that was a 20-minute encounter, so he was in no hurry whatsoever. He started working towards this slough here, and I knew that we weren't going to have a shot at him. I got all these branches off this birch tree behind us. He came into the slough. I foolishly snort-wheezed at him. That's downwind. And he walked 5 steps this way into the wind and caught us and ran off. So, shook, to say the least. After an encounter like that, I mean, he was in bow range the entire time. So, we got to figure out a new game plan, because he definitely is not going to do that again. But we'll be back in here hunting him again. Well, you guys, we are somewhat calmed down now. Not really, but a little bit more. It's going on about 6:15. And we just had one more doe come through. She actually got downwind of us and started blowing a few times. Not exactly how you want that to go, but other than that, it's been a pretty quiet night. But Ben and I can't stop talking about how crazy big that deer was. I don't know if if I had to guess, that deer's probably pushing 180, and I've only seen 2 180-inch deer in my life now, so that's top 3, if not the biggest deer I've ever seen before, and on public land. I mean, did come to full draw on a 180-inch deer, which is not something that everybody can say, so we've got a beautiful night here. We're just kind of enjoying it. I think we might get out a little bit early just to make sure we're not spooking anything else, but hopefully we can hunt this deer, and hopefully we can get an actual crack at him. I think we got a good idea of where he's living at, and I don't know. I'm feeling optimistic, also feeling not, so we'll see. We'll definitely keep you guys updated.